Hangin' with Denny.
What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Drinking through a straw.
Drinking through a straw.
You can't be tough. You can be the toughest guy ever, but you drink through a straw. All your hood credibility, your gangsterness, everything you got is out the freaking window. I'm telling you, get next to anyone. Terry Crews, you know the big guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Totally.
Put a straw in his mouth. I ain't scared.
Imagine seeing The Rock with a straw.
The Rock? Dwayne Johnson here. I wouldn't be scared. I'd be like, okay.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
I have infant-sized lips as it is, so if I'm drinking a straw, I mean, they disappear, dude.
For the rest of our lives, I'm going to remember you as infant-sized lips. Denny. That's great.
Another one of my favorites. If animals can talk,
Okay.
which one would be the rudest?
The rudest would probably
What do
be
you
a
think?
rat. Because they don't give up. They don't give up. Like, I live in New York City.
Yeah.
I heard you. I hope you heard a pizza rat.
Yeah.
Walked around with a piece of pizza, a full slice.
I saw
walked
that.
around on the subway, no shame. That's the first time you guys seen that. That's on the reg for us in New York. These rats will run across. I see them run across girls' feet in the subway. They go crazy. I go, rats would be the rudest, I'd say, because they know they're always going to be here.
They're probably cocky, too, if they were to start talking, right?
100%.
Rude and cocky.
Yes, they do.
This is my piece of pizza. I don't know where that rat's
They
from.
hold their own tail and look at you like, and what are you going to do? What?
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever worn?
Worn?
Yeah.
Oh man, we got how much time we got? The most embarrassing thing I've ever worn. Embarrassing thing I've ever worn. I went through so many phases. You understand? When I was in elementary and high school, whoever I was listening to, that's who I dressed like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I thought I was Biggie and Puffy for a while.
But weren't you listening to Barry Manilow for a little bit?
Well, that's now. That's why you see the tight pants and you see and why everything fits so
Oh,
snug.
Mandy!
But no, man, the that I ever wore. Well, they're doing it now. It came back around. I mean,
Embarrassing.
embarrassing. I mean,
I wore skids. Do you remember skids?
oh yes. I couldn't get skids. I had fake skids. I had like almost. I had like mids.
You had
I had skull. I'm trying to think of what's embarrassing. Okay, there is a picture that I own, and a few people else do, of me with blonde hair,
blonde hair.
with a tank top, in Cancun, dancing for MTV at a special. This is floating around.
Was it that summer party they used to have?
It was,
What
back
that?
in the day.
What they call that?
It was just in Cancun. I forgot the name of those things. We all know them, people.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the 90s.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll probably be, that picture is floating around, so that's it, probably. Yeah.
All right, this one is, I don't know. Tell me where you go. This one is a hot dog a sandwich?
Not at all. I'll fight to the death on this one. Oh, hot dog is between two buns. It's a sandwich.
Yeah.
I can put my sneaker between two buns. That ain't a sandwich. A hot dog is everything from the rooter to the tutor of a pig. We shouldn't be eating hot dogs, but I love hot dogs. They're so good, but it is not a sandwich.
We had this conversation last night. I was telling the kid, like, is it a sandwich or not a sandwich? Like, what makes a sandwich?
A sandwich.
It's still bread and meat.
It's bread and meat, but this meat is already encased.
What?
It is. Hot dogs come in casing when you have them or you eat them. Therefore, it makes it other. Like a hamburger doesn't still have a casing on it. You know, even if you have sausage patty, there's no encasing on it. A hot dog has the encasing to hold the meat together, so it's already something extra. I just came up with that.
Oh, it's like that's what makes it a sandwich if it's encased. If it's encased, it's not a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich. It's encased. Nope. Think about all the sandwiches you have, because sandwiches get sloppy, extra sloppy, because there's so many different parts, right? But a hot dog, it's contained because whatever is in that packaging of that hot dog.
What is in a hot dog?
We don't want to know, because it's going to take years off our life. We find out what's in there, but we know it's great.
Oh, all right, well, I'll take it. I'll take it. If you were transported 400 years into the past with no clothes or anything else, how would you prove that you're from the future?
400 years in the past with no phone and no clothes, I had to prove
No
it from the
clothes
future.
or anything else. Just butt naked.
Now, if I was naked, I'd be famous because they get to see all this. So I'd automatically be on a good side.
That's what they got in the future.
There it is. Then people be loving it. That's a great question, Denny. All right, so what I'd first do is I'd go from the Marty McFly playbook. That's Back to the Future, people.
Mhm.
I'd go find a farmer's almanac and make sure to look, see what's going on with certain things. And I go, okay, I make sure I keep this bring back with me. But then I would, number one, oh, there's no internet back then. Oh
There's
my
no internet.
gosh.
What, there's no farmers. There's no almanac
Oh
either.
man, there's no.
What do you
Okay,
do?
400. Oh man, okay, so if I had to prove I'm from the future,
400.
400.
You got nothing.
That's tough. I mean, they'd look at me like I'm Kanye West because I've been speaking so fast and talking so much. Like, what is that?
They don't know Kanye.
They don't know Kanye, but they'd look at me at that time. I have no idea.
It's a tough one, right?
Wow, how would I prove them from? Because I'd have to know, because I tell them, but they think I'd be crazy, right? I'm taking a second here. It's like, all right,
no, yeah.
Hey, I know this, you know this. How do you make someone believe anything? You have to be authentic and honest. And
imagine saying like they would have no idea what anything is you're talking about.
They'd be like, what is Wi-Fi? Oh man, Denny, you actually stumped me. Because how could I prove it? I guess I would give up and not prove it and just win. I know I prove it. I start creating things that they didn't know about yet. That's what I would do. I'm a little tech savvy, so I'd figure out some things. Whether it be maybe I'd one up Steve Jobs. I'd create the iPhone 400 years earlier. It's just 2 rocks and a piece of string. What? I got him thinking.
That question's crazy. When I was reading, I was like, I don't even know what I would. It'd take a little bit for me to figure that out.
It would take time. You have to create some stuff. You know. Wow, if I'm back in the future, that's a crazy one. I try to find maybe my ancestors, and I don't know, man. That's tough.
That's a tough one, right?
Yeah.
Hanging with